Health authorities in the Techiman North District of the Bono East region are worried at the lack of adherence to the safety COVID-19 protocols across the area. District Director of Health Services Dr. Alfred Kojo Ampofu told Joy News that the situation calls for drastic measures with the number of cases recorded within the Techiman municipality on the rise.
The major concern that we have at Techiman North is that there is this low perception of the disease. Risk perception is very low. When the disease came at first, around last year, June, thereabout, you could see that everybody was actively fighting the disease. People were doing the protocols, churches were enforcing them, the security were also on the street and all that. But now it looks like our guys have been let down, and everything that is being done is not up to standard. You go to the market and you see the crowd there, people are not observing them. You go to churches, people are abusing it. You go to funerals and people are not sticking to the protocols. What it means is that it calls for reinforcement and it calls for us to re-strategize.
Dr. Alfred, at the Assembly's first General Assembly meeting, called on the District Security Council to institute a task force that will ensure that the laid-down safety protocols are adhered to strictly.
That is why today at the Assembly meeting, we have made some submission to the Assembly, that we have made proposals to them. Now, one, maybe the Assembly should come out with a standing committee, so that anybody who organizes any event like funeral or any social event should come to the Assembly to take a special check or permission, so that people will be held responsible. If these protocols are broken at these times, at these events, what it means is that then the Assembly can hold such persons responsible. So until we do that, we cannot overcome the disease. And we should not be thinking that without doing something, anything will happen.
District Chief Executive for the area, Mr. Peter Mensah, indicated that the Assembly is considering the adoption of instant fines for persons who continuously neglect the safety protocols.
One additional proposal being made is that as and when the COVID task force committee is in session, strong laws such as instant fines to people who disregard the safety protocols be adopted by the Assembly, so that as and when people who become recalcitrant to our effort to ensure the safety protocols, we can equally raise revenue, and that will serve as a strong deterrent and motivate the others to be wearing the nose mask. And I think it is very important.
He asked that the Assembly is mounting checkpoints at the various entry points to ensure that people who visit the district adhere to these protocols.
Our district police commander has been directed to making sure that all barriers that has been placed at the entry and exit point of the district be thoroughly checked, that any passenger in either a commercial vehicle or a private vehicle should be made sure that they are wearing what will protect them of the COVID-19. We are not in a position to collapse businesses, but the directive is that any car entering and exiting our district should be checked thoroughly to making sure that they've adhered to the COVID protocols.
Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Chobodom.